How's it going, everybody? This is Taylor from the PRN Pigs Racing Network, and today the trucks welcome you to Armory Digital Super Speedway. Let's hope to God I can do this all in one take, because I swear to God, NR likes to be a bitch. So, let's go right out ahead. Let's go to our starting lineup, shall we? Just get it over with. Jared Lewis will start on the pole next to Trickle Dickel. Matthew Tyler will start next to Brad Severs. Nick Santiago will start next to Luke Bergowski. Noah Breeze will start alongside Levi McIntyre. Jack Spady will start alongside Tip Foster. Rob Racer will start next to Kyle Free. Dylan Rash will start alongside Jeremy Boschetti. Gabe Nudes will start alongside Chris Poindexter. Ben Roberts will start alongside Henry DeRay. Dana Mod will start alongside James Bowles. Bill Waterston will start next to Brian Pasternak, or What If Racing. Matty Ortiz will start next to Trevor Halowski. Jay Jefferson will start next to Cameron Tracy. Christian Sanford will start next to Sean Billman. Colton Grote will start next to Advace Falian. Josh Garski will start next to Jay Stapleton. Corbin Forster will start alongside Benjamin Roberto. And on final row, ladies and gentlemen, it's Frody Tolbobin and Connor Betts. You're able to get this up and running, so we will go right on ahead and get this underway. Which one of these drivers will go to the chase? Which one of these drivers will earn their way into the chase? That'll be a tough one, but it will be answered. Sorry if these races were uploaded really late, but NR has just been giving me so many issues. I've tried to record for several days and it just hasn't worked. It's the same way with the Piston Cup Series. For some reason, this track was giving me issues for both night and day, so both of the two series will be uploaded basically right next to each other once YouTube decides to upload it. But the pace car is just about ready to hit that left turn down pit road. There he goes. We're going to be set to go green in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Pack stands here in Seattle for what should be a very interesting race. Ladies and gentlemen, we're set to get the green flag, get this race underway, and boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing, boys. Jared Lewis takes a jumping start over Trickle Dickel. In turns 1 and 2, Levi McIntyre already making it 3 wide in the third row. Now he's going to try and make it up for the second row. This will be for the second spot. Now Levi McIntyre trying to make a move for the lead. Here comes that 99 truck. There's a 3 wide battle for several rows. Trickle Dickel has the edge in the outside. Dylan Rash about to take it 4 wide for the lead. He's making it 4 wide for the lead. Dylan Rash making it 4 wide. Tons of battles going on right now. Still 4 wide. Who has the edge? I think Dylan Rash gets the first lap. They are still 3 wide. They're in the wall. Matthew Tyler was up at the wall. Oh, Frody Tolbobin. Oh, Frody Tolbobin got really loose there. He was jack loose. Gabe Nudes now trying to make a move for the lead. It's getting antsy here. Side by side for the lead. Look at the field being split up. Thanks to Frody Tolbobin getting really loose. Shook up the entire field. Keep an eye on Jack Devaney. He's trying to make a quick move for the lead. He's going to stick his nose out and be able to lead this lap. They are still side by side. Just managing to get through this perfectly fine. 2 laps completed. It's a long 48 lap race. Gamer Tracy in the 32 making a move for the lead down the backstretch. In a 3 wide battle with Tip Foster in the 47. Coming to the inside. It's getting pretty tight over here. Dana Mon now making a side by side move down the front stretch. They're 4 wide, 1 row behind them. Tip Foster is going to lead this lap. Cameron Tracy has stuck his nose in here, and this may make a dangerous situation up at the front. Dangerous 3 wide. So far we've gone clean. I don't know how. These drivers are very, very aggressive. Jeremy Boschetti so far has the nose out up in front. And Dana Mon and Tip Foster are still battling. They're still fighting for everything. Kyle Free trying to make a move for the lead, right? He's being pushed by Chris Poindexter. Ray Savalian, who was in the back, very, very back of the field a couple laps ago, has made his way up to the front. Oh, we got problems down the front straightaway. There's a massive pile up down the front straightaway. It is a mess. Oh, hard hit for many drivers. Corbett Forster's around Luke Bergowski. Oh my God, oh man, that's a lot of drivers. Noah Breeze. Oh my God. Sean Billman. Where's Poindexter? Oh, they're still wrecking. They are wrecking everywhere. That took out at least 10 to 15 drivers. That had to have. This is the battle for the lead right here. It is just 6 cars. No, 7. It's 7 cars. It's all being led by Kyle Free at this point. But that was a massive pile up. Luke Bergowski's off the pace. Oh man, that was scary. That was scary. Yeah, you can see Luke Bergowski on the track. That was scary, scary stuff. Wow. So, yeah, that happened. You see how it started. Got 3 cars tangling together. They all got into each other and caused a massive, massive wreck. And it was that had taken out at least like 10 drivers, if not 5. It looked like that was a pretty powerful. That looked like Martinsville, to be honest. On the front stretch, it was just blocked. In any case, if they go down pit road, I will ticket to it, but I don't know if they are. If not, we will go. Looks like they're going down, so it looks like they are gonna go down pit road. So I'm gonna take it to the pit lane cams here. And once we do that, we will head off to commercials. And we will be back once the green flag waves again. Here we go. Here come the drivers down pit road. A ton of drivers. Oh shit. I'm on the base cart. Yes, I am. Good. Here we go. Can't see what's happening on pit road because pit lane cams are pretty far back. Looks like Kyle Free and Dana Mon come off 1 and 2. Come some more drivers coming off pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a few short moments. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We are live in Seattle, Washington, at Armory Digital Superspeedway. We will be back in a moment. We're back here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. The outside line is a full of lead lap cars, while the inside line are lap down cars. Looks like several drivers decided that their damage wasn't too significant. The base car's down pit road. Kyle Free will lead them to the green flag yet again. We are set to get this race restarted once again. And this time with a bunch of chase contenders out of this race, it looks like there will be more chances for these drivers to get into the chase for the NASCAR Twisted Tea Truck Series trophy. Todskarski not Todskarski. Why do I say that? Kyle Free has taken a pretty good lead right now. over many drivers. Dynamon trying to get through some lap traffic. We go to Yas Marina next week, so we take it overseas. Oh, look at that move Jeremy Boschetti has. And he's on the lead lap, so this is a quick lead change, of course. It's looking like it was nothing. But don't look now, but here comes Matthew Tyler. Jeremy Boschetti, however, leads that lap. But there is still a ton of drivers left in this mix. There was only 27 drivers left on the lead lap after the accident. So it definitely has taken out about 10 drivers. Surprised I didn't take out more with how many cars were turned and sideways and crashing into each other. Matthew Tyler's in the lead, and Dana Mon's the only one really helping him. Jay Jefferson moves to the inside. Tries to push Dana Mon. Now he's going to try and make a move on Dana Mon. Jeremy Boschetti will still lead this lap. They are still battling, but they're not trading. They are trading the lead every few corners. Now Matthew Tyler has clear space around him. If he doesn't get to that inside, Jay Jefferson's going to have something to say about it. Dana Mon trying to take the lead. Turns 3 and 4. He's looking, he's going to get it. Dana Mon has got it. Will he be able to complete a lap? I'll watch out for What If and Jay Jefferson. Looks like What If has decided to back off a little bit away. So here comes Jay Jefferson. Jay Jefferson takes the lead. Jack DeVinny's a slow car. Got many cars being slow cars. See as we go through the field there. Not finding the pace car whatsoever. I don't know where the fuck he is. There he is. Okay. Just wasn't finding him, and I was wondering if he was out on field or somewhere. Oh my god, they were stacking up there 4 wide. Oh, better be careful there. Better keep it 4 wide, because on this track you can keep it 4 wide, but you take it 5 wide, and already seen the results on that. Fronito Bobbin and What If racing battling side by side, and Fronito Bobbin will lead that lap. Not by much, and they're stacking up yet again. We got another big crash in turns 1. This time with a ton of more chase drivers stacking on up. Oh! Corbett Forster upside down. Sean Billman around yet again. This time tons of drivers that are in the chase are now out of this race. This time that'll make it at least 10 drivers out. Maybe even more than that. There's no cars left on this track. As the battle for the lead heats on, What If Racing and Fronito Bobbin are about to have a battle side by side for the lead. It's only 4 cars in this mix right now. That stack up took out at least 10 more drivers in that accident. This time Fronito Bobbin will lead them to this caution flag. And what a flippin' race this has been. 2 big ones in 1 race. Richard Safer trying to get his car refired and going, but I highly doubt that. Dylan Rash involved, Sean Billman. Oh, that's just a ton of drivers there involved. Cameron Tracy, Luke Borgowski yet again involved in this accident. Just a terrible day for Luke Borgowski. Just a terrible day for most of the chase drivers that are looking to get their way into the chase. Like the only few drivers that we got. Levi McIntyre, Brad Severs, Big Tip Foster, James Bowles. I think James is out of the thing so far. Trickle Nickel, Jared Lewis, and Roberts, and a couple other drivers. There's only like a good 4 or 5 drivers that are in the chase that are still in this race. And they're going out pit road again. It looks like this may be the race where there's going to be a new driver that's going to be in the chase. Because I highly doubt that there will be a driver that's already in the chase win it, because there's not that many left. I think Levi McIntyre, Tip Foster, I think that's about it. I think those two are the only two that are still able to compete for a win in this race, considering the circumstances. You can see some sorts of pixels on the screen trying to battle their way off pit road. Looks like Jay Jefferson, Gabe Nunes, Levi McIntyre will be the first three off. Ronito Bobbitt just falls off. And ladies and gentlemen, we will take another quick commercial break here on the PRN Pig Racing Network. When will this caution fest end? Find out here in a moment.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
They help thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. If you get long-term payments but you need cash now,
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Call now.
We're back in Armory Digital SuperSpeedway, and we still have 4 drivers on track after the accidents. I don't know why they're trying to stay out, but it's their choice. So Jay Jefferson and Gabe Nudes make up. No, that's What If Racing. So I made the mistake on that. Jay Jefferson, What If, and Levi 1, 2, and 3. 3 YouTubers make up the top 3. What a day. So we're going to put up the ticker right now so we can take a look and see how many drivers are out. 20 drivers left on track. Looks like. Or, no, not 20 drivers left on track. 20 drivers on the lead lap. And there's only 25, I want to say, that are still on track. If not 24 on track in general. So the crashes have definitely taken out a ton of drivers. So we get set to go back racing with Jay Jefferson, What If Racing, and Levi McIntyre 1, 2, and 3. Definitely a terrible, terrible day for Jared Lewis, who is our pole setter for today's race. But they're in the Geico restart zone, and we are back racing here at Armory. $30 laps to go in this race. Hopefully we are able to keep this caution free, because these lap times are oh my god, wow. What If Racing really takes a big plunge to the inside. The battle for the lead already, as the field is split to 5 drivers, as the drivers who were slow and damaged hold up the rest of the field. Jay Jefferson has the lead, and it's only a 5-6 car tandem until a couple drivers could easily catch the draft from other drivers in the back there. As of right now, it's only 6 drivers. Jay Stapleton in the 5 truck has managed to squeeze his way up to this mix. Jay Jefferson leads this lap. Only 1 driver in the chase in this pack, and that's Levi McIntyre. His chances of winning this race, they're pretty slim. The group behind them is starting to catch back up, so it may be more bad news for these drivers up in front who wanted to have a nice calm battle between 6 drivers. Now it looks like Matthew Tyler, James Bowles, Henry Duran, and several other drivers looking like they've caught back up to the main pack of the field. Now Jay Stapleton in the 5 making a move to the inside for the lead. They are still side by side. Frontal Bobbin pushing that 5 truck to the lead, and he leads this lap. Frontal Bobbin not having any sorts of success ever since the testing session win at Daytona. Tonight could be his night to get a win in this race as he tries to take the lead away from Jay Stapleton to the inside on the back straightaway. They are 3 wide, several spots behind them. If anybody has a chance of getting into the playoffs in this group, I gotta say it's either Jay Stapleton or Whatever. Those two have been very, very dominant up at the front at super speedways, but they just never have any success at any other tracks. Frontal Bobbin so far holding off Jay Stapleton on the outside, but here comes Henry Duran to the inside trying to take the lead. He's going to probably push him up this track if he doesn't accidentally turn him. Henry Duran trying to look to the inside of Frontal Bobbin, but it's hard to pass on the inside because the track has so much banking. It doesn't feel like it's repaved because the surface is quite bumpy. Turns 3 and 4, it's a little bit easier to pass on the inside, as we can see right now with Henry Duran passing Frontal Bobbin to the inside. They are 3 wide for the lead. Brad Severs nearly clips the apron. He's taking him 4 wide. Several spots back. A 3 wide battle for the lead. Jay Stapleton will be credited with that lead. Actually, yeah, he will. Score, the ticker didn't update. Now it did. Could be a 4 wide battle for the lead with Matthew Tyler trying to get past Henry Duran underneath. Turns 1 and 2. It's not the greatest spot in the world to pass on the inside because of how bumpy the surface is. But they're 3 wide for 4 rows. There's only 5 rows of cars in this mix, and most of them being 3 wide. Moves being made almost every single lap. Now it's 4 wide for the lead with Matthew Tyler getting pushed underneath by Brad Severs for the lead. Henry Duran. It's a 4 wide battle. Who got it that time? That was close between Matthew Tyler and Frontal Bobbin. Looks like Frontal Bobbin got it that time. Matthew Tyler holds off the drivers behind him, takes the lead. Brad Severs gets a little loose. He lost a lot of space between him and Matthew Tyler, and that'll hurt Matthew Tyler as here comes Henry Duran with a ton of speed to the inside. He went from the middle line to the outside in no time. Here comes Jay Jefferson in the 21 yet again. I told you that he was dominant up at front, but James Bowles of the 39 truck trying to win in Seattle because that's where the Seahawks are. Don't look now, but just because Levi McIntyre is the only driver in the chase up at the front of the field. It's not, well, actually Brad Severs is in the mix too, so I'm wrong on that. Brad Severs and Levi are really putting a stress on the rest of these drivers because they've already won a race, and the drivers up here want to win a race. And here comes Levi. Trickle Dickle stalking these drivers back there. He knows that if another wreck occurs and he's involved, that'll probably kill his engine. Brad Severs making a move for the lead as well. Wow, Levi really got left down in the dust to the inside. Brad Severs making a move. Brad Severs looking to get 2 wins in a row. That would be something. I also got to wonder where these lap drivers are going to be at because there's got to be some slow cars here soon. Brad Severs, Brad Severs led that lap. Jay Stapleton in the 5. taking the lead away from Brad Severson, turns 1 and 2. And Duran nearly got into the corner panel. James Bowles nearly turned those two around down the backstretch. Gotta watch out for these drivers. They're really aggressive. Froning Bobbin trying to win at a SuperSpeedway yet again. Now Levi McIntyre trying to get his way into the playoff. He's trying to be one of the most winningest driver of the season. If he were to win this race, he'd be in contention for it. What if Rayson's going to take a 3 wide for the lead, and Froning Bobbin just barely leads that lap. Now Matthew Tyler's going to take a 4 wide for the lead in turns 1. This is getting interesting, folks. Matthew Tyler trying to take the lead down to the inside, trying to take... Okay, now it's 3 wide. Froning Bobbin backed off in the corner. There's a lot of space that these drivers have. They're clustering each other. This track is wide enough to fit 4 wide battles, but yet these drivers, when they're 3 wide, make it look like it's only fit enough to fit, or it's only wide enough to fit 3 wide. Because when they go 4 wide, they bump into each other, but they door slam into each other, and that's not safe for these drivers. What if tries to throw the block on Jay Jefferson? Jay Jefferson was just there right in time. Number 21 truck of Jay Jefferson is trying to take the lead to the inside. What if Racing? And he does that. He's got James Bowles behind him. We've seen a ton of lead changes. We've seen them at least once. We've seen one lead change. At least one lead change every lap or two. Every corner we see somebody trying to take the lead away. We never see somebody dominate the front of the field. We only see somebody lead up at the front and then drop to the back outside the top 5, stay there for a couple laps, and then fit right back into the top 5 and battle for the lead. Jay Jefferson, however, has been one of those drivers that stayed consistently in this group in the front. It could be one of his chances to win, as Levi McIntyre brushes the wall on the outside, hurting his chances of winning even more. Jay Jefferson side by side with What If Racing. They're going to come up to a lap car. Todd Shigarski in turns 3 and 4 just as soon as they enter it. And What If Racing took the lead down the back straightaway. Question is, how many drivers will this split up? As Todd Shigarski is looking to stay in the main racing line. Just keeping high. And it looks like What If's going to easily take through this. But I would watch out. This is going to split the field a ton. What If Racing, Froning Bobbin, and Jay Jefferson come out of that one. 1, 2, and 3. Todd Shigarski is stuck in the middle where it's basically the main racing line. So everybody has to scoot down and scoot up and all that. Amazingly, according to these lights, according to those little rumble lights down the back straightaway and all that this track has, which is really cool, we stay green. No incidents, and we're fine. Matthew Tyler trying to take the lead away. Oh, a couple of drivers going down to the pits, so it looks like pit stops are happening. Only 4 drivers have stayed out, and that's at the front. Jay Jefferson, Matthew Tyler, What If Racing, and Froning Bobbin. These 4 have stayed out that are up at the front of the field. What If Racing trying to take the lead at turns 1 and 2. And it's just a 3-car battle as Matthew Tyler has backed off a little bit. Got a couple more drivers down the back in the early parts of the back straightaway. Still, that did not go down pit road, but were held up because of the drivers going down. Looks like these 4 may go down pit road this time by. Does anybody stay out? Looks like Matthew Tyler is the only one that stays out. Matthew Tyler, the only one staying out up at front, so he is all alone. Don't want to say this is great strategy because it's not. You want to go down when everybody else is going down, because if you're all alone, you're not going to be making any sorts of friends. And that's going to give the group of cars back here of Rob Racer, Trevor Halowski, and Gabe Nudes a chance to zoom their way up to the front. Because with Matthew Tyler being all alone... Oh. Rob Racer is blowing up. Yeah, it looks like Rob Racer is blowing up unless he's doing what happened at Pigs Creek in the Kickstarter series where the driver just slowly goes down pit road way too early. I have no clue. Matthew Tyler is still staying out. Yeah, that's definitely a great strategy. A couple drivers still coming off pit road. Levi McIntyre working his way through the field again. Gotta figure out where these drivers would be. I'm gonna find Jay Jefferson, considering he would probably be the leader by the time all this shenanigans is done happening. I would assume so. Depending on what the leaderboard shows once we cross this line here. With Jay Jefferson, we're gonna hit the 15 to go mark once the leader crosses the line. I don't know exactly who will be the leader this time, but I'm pretty sure the 4 drivers up at front have just now went down pit road. So I think these 2 are battling for the lead. I assume so. We'll figure that out once here in a moment. Tigger has not updated whatsoever. Although the 21 and 13 are numbers, they are 4th and 5th. Yeah, they are 1 and... It looks like they are 1 and 2 once the other 3 drivers go down pit road. If they catch back up to the leaders, it'll be... I think it's already been 15 to go once they catch back up to the leaders. I'm not sure. Bernie Tobin trying to pass the 21 car truck for the lead. Once they pass the leaders, they will battle for the lead yet again. They're still side by side. These 2 are having quite the battle. And it looks like now they're catching up to the leaders and passing them. As right now we hit the 15 to go mark. You can see Matthew Tyler and Trevor Halowski, those 2, they are going to battle for the lead, but right now it's Frony Tobabin and Jay Jefferson that are in the lead. And Jared Lewis is probably going to hold these drivers up once they catch up to him down the tri-oval, if not turn 1, because Jared Lewis is really slow after what's been going on in today's race. Come to the line, it'll be 14 to go, and it's just 2 drivers. Well, once they hit turns 1 and 2, the pack behind them will easily catch up to them. Frony Tobabin and Jay Jefferson just battling it out side by side down turns 1 and 2, acting like it's Donnie Allison. Oh, hold on here. Hold on. Keep that state. Yep, now Frony Tobabin's the only one out in front right now. Or is he? I was about to say with a Jay Jefferson and Frony Tobabin thing, it looked like Cale Yarbrough versus Donnie Allison, the 79 500. Now there's a 4-wide group of cars right behind him. And Brad Severs is going to chop to the inside and take the lead away easily. A group of 2 has formed into a group of, I want to say, about 8 or 9. Maybe a little more. About 10 drivers, I want to say. What if Racing now battling for the lead underneath Brad Severs? Jay Jefferson stuck his nose in the middle of that mix, trying to make a 3-wide. Too bad he just doesn't have a lot of help there. And Jay Jefferson making a move in the 5 truck. It'll be 12 to go when they come to the line. So these drivers hope that there's not a caution anytime soon, unless they're at the front of the field because of the double file restarts. But with 10 laps to go, those are disabled. So go all out. And Jay Jefferson holding off Levi McIntyre for the lead. When will Levi make his move? That's the question, because everybody makes moves down the tri-oval, and that's where Levi's going to make his move. Don't think it'll be enough to get... No, that was a real close one. I think that'll go to Jay Stapleton. Just barely, 100th of a second. Henry Duran making a move. Oh, Henry Duran. Wow, Henry Duran just got 2 loose on that corner. Wow, he was battling for the lead, and he just lost a ton of that speed. To Levi and Jay Jefferson. Jay Jefferson trying to make a pass to the outside. That is something we have not seen all day. And that's probably why he just fell. That's probably why, because he just fell about 5 spots. Jay Jefferson goes to the inside, and he passes Levi with ease. Now, unless you have a ton of speed and a lot of help about on top of you, you can easily pass on the outside, but not when you're all alone. Jay Stapleton will once again lead this lap. He somehow managed to drop a few spots and still managed to lead this lap. He's led 2, and this is his 2nd lap in a row he's led. So not like it took him a couple laps, because he just did that all in less than a lap. Now what if Racing trying to take the lead away? Inside they got Bill Watterson up ahead of them that are going to probably affect him yet again, because he's not that slow of a car, but he's still a slow car. But it looks like most of the drivers that are in the middle and bottom line are going to take the easy advantage. What if Racing will round them out, and we have 10 laps to go in this race. 9 drivers in this pack of cars. And 9 drivers with a chance to win a race. What if Racing entered Duran, Matthew Tyler, Brad Severs, Jay Jefferson, Jay Stapleton, Fronito Bobbin, Levi McIntyre, Trevor Halowski. But those numbers may slim down with lap cars in the mix. Got Connor Metz and Jack DeVinny side by side, so that'll really hurt the middle and outside line, and instead that'll give the line to Matthew Tyler and Fronito Bobbin. Matthew Tyler pulling away a slight bit. Fronito Bobbin and Matthew Tyler battling it out with 9 laps to go. Here comes Jay Stapleton in the 5, but here comes Levi in the 99. Everything goes right. Levi's looking to get his 3rd win of the season. And he's probably going to get it by splitting these drivers 3 wide in the middle. We've seen some classic finishes, and we may even see one tonight. When we go to Yas Marina, we may see a couple more epic finishes, or we may see like a typical road course race. And with that, we probably won't run too many laps, considering the long road course takes a lot of time to get done. Levi holds the lead in turns 1 and 2 with 8 laps to go. Jay Jefferson, the 5 truck, looking to get an edge down towards 1 and 2. Jay Stapleton trying to make a move to the outside, and Matthew Tyler threw the crossover move and left that 5 truck in the dust, and here comes Matthew Tyler for the lead in the tri-oval. Don't look now, Jay Jefferson making a 3 wide move. They're going to go 4 wide with they're 3 wide for the 2nd spot. Levi McIntyre somehow still your leader. He's blocking a lot of traffic, folks. He is blocking some heavy traffic. The next lap cars ahead of them, they're in a pack by themselves. It's a pack of 5, but I think they're going to easily catch him here once they get towards the next couple laps. Levi McIntyre in the lead, Matthew Tyler in 2nd. And they're going to go 3 wide for the... No, they weren't. They were real close to hitting the corner panels in the quarter panel. Levi is fighting for his 3rd win of the season. That would help him tremendously in the chase, considering he would be locked in no matter if he were to not even attempt to win a race anymore. But What If has now probably spoiled those chances, and What If takes the lead. What If has the lead down the back straightaway. Jay Jefferson in the 21. Gonna make a move down towards 3 and 4 with a lead change happening with 6 and a quarter laps to go. Actually 5 and a quarter laps to go. When they cross the line, it'll be 5 to go. Henry Duran looked like he was trying to make a move, but it didn't look like he had enough help behind him. Jay Jefferson were to lead that lap there. 5 wide in turns 1 and 2. Will they keep it off of each other somehow? Yes, they will. They somehow managed to keep it off one another in that 5 wide situation. I think it was because there was a lot more space to give and take than there was when we had the 2 major pileups early in the race. Jay Jefferson out in front right now. We're highlighting Jay Stapleton so we can see most of the pack. This pack has slimmed down to about 7 drivers. Jay Stapleton has the lead. I think he crossed that line with the lead. I'm not sure. Yes, he did, just barely. Matthew Tyler looking to pass for the lead here down towards 1 and 2. What If trying to outdo him, trying to make it 4 wide. Jay Stapleton's going to try and block the outside, but that'll give the middle and inside line a ton of opportunity. Not a lot of help from these drivers, and when they come to the line, it'll be 3 laps to go with a ton of lap drivers ahead of them. Here comes Henry Duran in the 87. They got a couple lap drivers ahead of them. They're going to have to deal with that, so I think the winner might be chosen by these lap cars. Whoever has the best luck due to these lap cars is probably going to win this race, because they are catching them very, very, very quickly. With 3 laps to go. 10th place has fallen to 11 seconds behind the pack. Not good for 14. I think that is Benjamin Roberto. Or I think that's Matty Ortiz. No, that's Matty Ortiz of the 14. Don't look now. But here comes that 99 truck of Levi McIntyre. He's back up to the 2nd spot. And in turns 3 and 4, takes the lead once again. Levi McIntyre trying to get his 3rd win of the season. He's got it so far in the bag. But if this was the white flag, he would have it. But there's still 2 laps to go, and with these lap drivers, anything could happen. It looks like with the middle line, oh, Frody Tobobbin shoved What If to the middle line. So that's where Jared Lewis and Todd Shigarski are. So that put a hurting to What If, and that helped out Frody Tobobbin tremendously. When Levi McIntyre gets out of that thing unscathed, he never had to deal with those 2 trucks. And Henry Duran is in 2nd, just inches behind him. If this was the white flag, Levi would be looking at his beard saying, yes, thank you, you too. But I don't think that's going to help him in this long run. When they cross this line, it's the white flag sponsored by Credit One National Bank. Levi McIntyre going past Sean Billman in the 7. These lap cars are sticking to the outside line. Levi sticking to the inside. It is just a 2-car battle between Levi and Henry Duran. But if you want to have a 3rd car in the battle, you want to have Frody Tobobbin, Rats Evers, and Jay Stapleton as top 5. That is the top 5. Now they've passed all the lap cars. Now it's come down to 1 final corner. Levi McIntyre in the lead. Frody Tobobbin tries to make a move for 2nd. Now Frody Tobobbin trying to make a move for the lead. But I don't think it'll be enough. Levi McIntyre will score his 3rd win of the season here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. Levi McIntyre will get his 3rd win scored here in this race by 0.08 of a second ahead of Henry Duran. Good race. We finished with 13 drivers on the lead lap. The rest of them are a lap down or out of the race. So we thank you all so much for watching this late presentation of the Armory Digital Super Speedway race here for the Twisted Tea Truck Series. We will go ahead and we will upload the Piston Cup Series race here in a couple hours once that gets done. But for now, congratulations to Levi for his 3rd win of the season. We will return here later for the Piston Cup Series, but next week we go to Yas Marina. We'll see you there in the Twisted Truck Series. We will see you later tonight for the Piston Cup Series. Have a good one, everybody.